How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Tarnowski, and with me is Olivia and Asher. We got, some of the brains in the looks of Tough Luck Fest.
I love that.
Damn straight.
That's some of the brains
Yeah,
in all the books.
we know who he's talking
Some of the
about.
brains and all of the looks.
Mhm.
I love that.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us,
what's
dude.
up?
Hell yeah. This is part of our two-part. It's gonna be a two-parter. This is two-part of the two-parter
Mhm.
of the Tough Luck
Love it.
Fest little series we're doing. Uh, First part, super fun, and let's dive on and let's ask a lot more of the tough luck questions because the other bands, we asked a little bit, and then it was just a bunch about them, so we could to know the bands. But now, we're gonna dive into the fest here. So
Right. The looks.
Mhm.
and well, I'm gonna try to not be distracted by the looks. Uh,
We can turn our camera off, dude.
Flattering.
Yes.
OMG. Okay, that's silly. What was the initial inspiration behind Tough Luck Fest? Like, was there like a light bulb moment when you knew this had to happen?
Can we take this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Boston's tricky in general for festivals. Like we have Boston Calling. It's funny, me and Liv both just like helped out with Boston Calling this year and it was a
Hmm.
blast. And there aren't that many like bigger events and I mean in terms of like wider, grander music
Hmm.
and especially for the music that we're passionate about. And this started as like a final project for my school. It was like as I was graduating college, it was kind of this idea of like, let's do something crazy. And like with a final project being like something that kind of ties in all of your studies and the things that you're, spending your time at in
Yeah.
school. Um, so it started kind of as that, as like a final project, more so something that I've initially wanted to do as like, bringing an alternative based music festival to Boston. Um, and I definitely bit off more than I can chew right off the bat, as I kind of said. And very quickly, Olivia jumped in and we kind of took it on together. And we were like, this is more than just like a final school project. And it's kind of become like this passion project alongside what we do together now in like the greater Boston alternative music scene and the greater New England music scene. And it's kind of taking off and we're putting a lot into it. So, yeah, do you have anything to add there?
No, that's it. The reason I wanted to join was because I'd worked with Asher before, and so I knew his work ethic. But it's also because he was saying Boston's really tricky. There's a big like hardcore metal scene
Oh
in
yeah.
Worcester,
Hmm.
and there's a huge scene here. It's huge, but
Hmm.
like there's not a lot of like venues that are larger than, a basement show or like a 50 cap that will book local bands. Like
Okay.
they just don't do that. So the fact
Yeah.
that he had Bright Music Hall on our side, who are like friends of ours, which was nice. And we have them again this year, like a 500 cap venue, being able to play that many people as like a local heavy band is pretty rare. And we just wanted to be able to uplift those specific people who deserve to grow outside the DIY bubble
Hmm.
and also celebrate DIY and indie bands as well at the same time.
Yeah.
So you basically just answer this, but I mean, if you want to elaborate and kind of go a little deeper on it, feel free. So like, what is that pretty much the core mission and philosophy of Tough Luck Fest? Just like really like focusing on the DIY bands and um, helping like uplift those in the scene.
100%. Like we both are artists and we both come from a background of having done music in the past and still and like a lot of the time with especially with the projects that we've put together like it's all figuring things out yourself and kind of finding your footing
Yeah.
and especially if you want to have stuff happen for your band and it's hard enough in like a greater city. So that's definitely the goal, like having this be like a thing where these bands that are working their asses off are getting like the light that they deserve and being like noticed by the greater people of Boston.
Yeah, and like what we do as artist managers is we try to grow these bands who are like sometimes they're our friends first, but a lot of the times they're just bands that we love in the scene that we would like genuinely do anything to go see live, and we just want to like hop on the team and help them out. We try to grow them outside of our scene by booking them bigger tours and stuff.
Mhm.
So this fest is also a manifestation of that, but still staying local. How can we help people in this scene, like right down the street from where we live, literally? Like, how can we help these exact people in these local bands who really deserve it? Sorry, his roommates are being weird. I don't know if you can hear that.
I can't. No,
Okay,
Okay,
good, okay,
good.
good.
Maybe it'll
They're gonna keep doing
yeah, they're just
it.
gonna keep making
Yeah.
loud noises,
Oh
but it's
yeah.
that's
okay.
fine.
They're
That's
making
fine.
like cat noises.
Yeah.
But
Are they cats? Are they actually
No.
cats?
yeah, I have 19 roommates that are cats.
No cats.
19. I have three cats
Are they your
that,
roommates?
well,
I'm like,
no, we are their roommates.
Yeah,
I get that.
that makes
I
sense.
mean, I don't know if you have a cat, but
No, we
they
don't.
kind of just
Only
run
me.
the house. They run the place.
Yeah,
So, so do the roommates.
I've had him growing up. Like that was the kid that mattered the most. Like no, not to my parents, but to me and Cece, like that was our sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia has this one picture of her cat, and it's like
Like standing on like its back legs, like at the dinner table,
dude,
like waiting for
I
food.
think about it all the time.
I'm like
Sometimes it just
7 in
pops
the
up,
picture. I'm
and the
like,
cat's just like it's swole.
Um,
We derailed this.
if you were all
no,
those,
no, guys, we're gonna derail this.
Guys, we're
We're
on the
gonna get
Unsigned Pop Punk podcast.
we're gonna get so fucking derailed. It's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
So
Uh,
Olivia's cat was standing like this.
so anyway, the cat.
uh,
But
my
yeah,
wife,
that's our
my
mission.
my wife has like thousands of cat pictures. Like it's just she thinks they're the
I
funniest
love.
things in the world.
I also think cats are hilarious. We're more of like dog people, us
Yeah.
too. I have like the freakiest dog in the world. She's such a freak. Like actually. And you have like a funny little dog as well
Yeah.
back home.
Smells bad.
Yeah, she smells
Yeah.
bad.
I have a dog as well. She's a really weird pit bull.
Oh,
I
I love
love a
pit
pit
bulls.
bull.
Yeah.
She's such a weirdo though. Like the only way she
So
lays down
weird.
is like Superman, legs out.
That's so cute.
It's adorable because she's got her like legs out and her little fucking butt. It's just cute.
That's so cute.
Same.
Oh, that's
It's
actually so sweet.
adorable. Oh yeah. So
Olivia's
good.
dog sits like a human also,
Yeah, she does
and
like
she's like
human.
Yep. My,
eyeballs you. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my all my animals they have lots of personality. I
That's the
don't know
best.
where they get it from though.
That's cute.
All right. This is year two, right?
Year
Of Tough Luck?
two.
Year two.
Year two Tough Luck. All right. So how did you go about selecting the artists for this year's lineup? Was there
Yeah, you can take this one.
like a particular sound, energy, community you were looking to showcase?
Yes, and the answer is all of them.
Yes.
We wanted to make sure, so last year, like talent and stuff like that was way quicker. Some things were booked by the time I joined.
Hmm.
So this year, Asher and I were like, oh, we looked at each other like, oh shit, it worked.
Hmm.
We did this. People loved it. They want to come back again next year, regardless of the lineup. Like, this is something that exists and that is wanted and needed. So this year, it was more about who do like our audience members want to see.
Hmm.
Like, let's bring those people up. So I took on managing Sophie's Body this year. So they're on the lineup for day one, which is a no-brainer. They're like doing incredible things for having just like, being a smaller DIY band in Boston. They're just doing incredible things.
Hmm.
Um, in the lineup for day one, we specifically wanted to try to merge the 2 days a little bit more,
Hmm.
which can be hard with day two. I'm gonna nerd out, sorry, but which can be hard with the day two fans to try to bring maybe a post-hardcore band into day two. You can get a little bit of like, this isn't heavy enough. This is
Sure.
what I came for was blah blah blah, right? So we're like, okay, let's do that with day one. Staples of the scene, Actor Observer,
Hmm.
like incredible band. They just opened for the Used at
House of
House of
Blues.
Blues,
Yeah.
and then they're like playing Tough Luck, and we love them. They're amazing people, and we obviously wanted pop punk representation because we love pop punk. So we did 5ever, who are also staples in the scene, and we just kind of chose like a bunch of bands that like we really really care about locally,
Hmm.
and then we wanted a headliner that kind of meshed, had really good vibes. That's like almost number one, and that kind of meshed all of them together. So for direct support, we have Trophy Wife. They used to go to Berkeley and have a huge scene in Boston. They do really weird, fun live things that they don't have like in their recorded music, so people know to go see them live. They're amazing, and them supporting Slow Joy just makes so much sense because Slow Joy is kind of in this like indie rock shoegaze sphere.
Hmm.
Didn't get to like have last year. And they're just like a solid act live. They're coming up. They'll be in Texas the day before. They're coming all the way up for us, which is sweet.
Dang.
Um, and for day two, I mean, if you want to take day two, you can because I kind of just went off the charts about day one. But I'll just mention again, like Exit 18, since we're mentioning all the bands, is like one of our favorite bands, like
Hmm.
probably ever in this scene. I like grew up with them. My like high school band would play a show or two with them, and the fact that they're still kicking and have grown as much as they
Yeah.
have is amazing. They do insane things live. They're just like crazy, amazing people. But their live show, like everybody that we just booked them a show at the Fourth Wall in Boston, everybody was like singing the words to a few of
Hmm.
their songs. Like they're that band live.
Hmm.
So
That's
we wanted
awesome.
like emo glam with like a shoegazy band, with like a bubble grunge band, pop punk and post hardcore, and then this like indie rock vibe. Like where else, genuinely, where else are you gonna get that lineup? I don't know. But we wanted someone from every sphere so that somebody was like at least one of the bands on the lineup.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. What
Yeah.
about what about day two?
Yeah. Day two kind of correlates really well to day one, which is really cool. I look at it in a way of like, since again, we only have so many bands on each day just because of the scope of the size of the venue and what we're given with our time constraints
Hmm.
with the specific venue. Um, like Liv said, we have to be like kind of particular and like, okay, like we're choosing these bands, but it's cool because they correlate with one another. And I think like the opening band of day one, or sorry, day two is this band called Sevelin. That's again like a local to Boston band and like a good friend of ours and a lot smaller, but they sound huge. And they have kind of like a more metalcore sound in a way, but
Nice.
it's super unique. Like I think of it as like Knocked Loose meets Fleshwater meets Deftones. It's really cool. Um, and then after them, there's this band called Survive the Sun, which was the last band we added, simply because we were, just trying to figure out like a band that kind of fit in the middle of everything. But they were kind of like a light bulb band because it's two members of my project. But the cool thing about them is that this is their last show ever and also their EP release show.
Oh
And
wow.
the
Okay.
singer is from Australia and he's flying from Australia to do this last show.
Holy shit.
Um, and he's like one of the craziest deathcore vocalists I've ever heard. And he's like so sweet. He'll literally like go from doing these crazy goblin noises and these wild faces, and then he'll be like, "Hey, mate!" Like, he's sweet. They're awesome. They're like this massive like deathcore band. And then there's this band Blood Tithe that's a hardcore band, more on like the hardcore realm of things. They're similar to the direct support band, this band Move. But Blood Tithe is sick. They've been in Boston for a while, and I see people like, I mean, the thing with hardcore is like everybody knows the lyrics and the like specific parts of songs. So people are like always getting in their face. And I remember seeing them a while ago, and I was like blown away by just like their energy and their like commitment to what they do. So they're really sick. There's three more. There's Euclid, which is again like this kind of deathcore band from the area. I think they're from Worcester
Yeah,
area.
from somewhere more
Yeah,
central.
I think so.
Yeah.
And they're crazy. I see them on a lot of really bigger bills, and they do a great job. But I want to see them like in a venue like this again, and in Boston, like also. Um, and then Move is again like our other hardcore band that they're amazing. They're doing really cool things in the hardcore scene and they just have a really great message and they play these like they've been playing these bigger fests like I think they played Tied Down. I could be wrong. I think they played This Is Hardcore. But they get on shows like that and they represent Boston in a really cool way. And then the headliner for this day is Great American Ghost. They're a band that I've been a fan of since I was like 16, so it's really
Mhm.
really cool to see them like on this show that we put together. They're like Boston, New Hampshire, like are like correlated, and their sound is so cool, and they've been like the easiest to work with, and they're just like super excited also.
Mhm. They also
This is,
played
I was
Boston
gonna
a couple
say,
times.
this is like their first Boston show in like 2 years.
Something like that.
It's crazy, and they're
Yeah.
like from here, so it's gonna be a big deal, and it seems like it's a big deal to them.
Yeah.
So
They're like the
That's
nicest
awesome.
yeah,
too.
yeah. So that's our lineup and our rant.
Yeah, right.
I love it. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of hardcore. I listen to that probably in for free time. That's mostly probably what I listen to.
I love
Be,
that.
Hell yeah.
well, because I mean, most of my job is just listening to a lot of pop punk and stuff like that. And so when it's free time, I gotta
Mm,
switch it up, you
mm,
know.
Totally.
agreed.
One of the things that was
It overlaps, right?
Hmm.
Like
it
it.
well, it does. That's one of my favorite things about this scene, right? You guys talked about this even just with day one, like where are you gonna find all these, you know, acts all in one. One of my favorite things, and one of the reasons I started Unsigned Pop Punk in the first place was I miss the early like 2000 scene where like Warp Tour, right? Like you would go to any concert and you would see a pop punk band. You
Mhm.
would see an emo band. There'd be somebody fucking opening playing acoustic, and there'd be some sort of metal band all on the same fucking bill. And everyone was there watching. Everyone was there loving every second of it, watching every band. Like, I miss those concerts where everyone was on the bill because when I think of pop punk, when I think of that, like, I think I incorporate all of those bands together. Like
Yeah.
that is like think of the scene, it's all one thing.
Hmm.
It's all of that together is this one scene because it's all these people that mesh together. Like you don't get that in country music, you don't get that in hip hop really, you don't get that in all these other things. But with pop punk, emo and all that, you do get it because everybody just like is they're all the same and they all mesh together. It's
Hmm.
something special.
Mhm.
And that's what I love about it. So,
Agreed.
And all the like members of like some of the bands that are playing like on day one are also in like heavier projects, and same with day two.
mhm.
People just like the scene that we have here, like would like just loves a fest like this, to be honest. Like our friends in like a pop punk band who like Asher lives with will come and see his like deathcore hardcore
Yeah.
band and like get the fuck into it. Like we
Mhm.
saw like one of the first things like we did last year when we started working together was like seeing Neck Deep and like Drain opened for them.
Dude,
Yeah,
Like
it was
we
so
like
sick.
yeah, and
the
like
best.
Rio and Story So Far
Hmm.
recently. Like those are our
That's the
favorite
goal,
shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's awesome. When I was talking to Exit 18 and Sophie's Body, one of the things that I thought was awesome, it made me excited for all of this was
Mhm.
we talked to them like who you excited to see, like what stuff like that. And their first thing, both of them, the first things that we're talking about were the hardcore bands.
Mhm.
Like they're like, "Yep, I'm excited to see this and get in
That's
that
the
fucking
same.
pit and shit." Like it's awesome. Like that's the shit that makes me excited and happy is like
Yeah.
like not just sticking with your genre, like just loving all of it. I love
Hmm.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Um okay, so we do our own like fest every year. It's called the Punk Rock Flea Market. So I know how daunting this shit is. It is so much, right?
Mhm.
So with that, I want you to kind of like walk us through a day in the life of festival planning.
Hmm.
What's what's like what's been like one of the biggest challenges in bringing like the fest to life, and what do you feel is like one of the most rewarding parts?
Well, I like to think of this. I also work for a company that does festivals and stuff, and a lot of our friends and colleagues work in for festival production and promotion companies.
Hmm.
So we see this like kind of overall with everybody. I think the hardest part, in my opinion, is that there are like 3 seasons, maybe 4 seasons of, hear me
I'm,
out.
I'm, I'm,
You're gonna like agree heavily
I don't get
of
you what's going.
festival of like running a fest. there's offer
Yeah.
season where we're building our lineup
Yeah.
and we're
Right.
conceptualizing what do we want the brand to be for next year. Then there's announce season, which can be like really tough to get everybody in on the same things. That's like big communication heavy.
Hmm.
And then we have literally just like promotion season.
Hmm.
And then we have festival season. And if you're a company with multiple festivals, that's like months long. For us, it's like pretty like a week, pretty much.
Yeah.
But all those different seasons make it so that like our day to day looks so different
Hmm.
because we also do other things. But
Yeah.
I think the one of the hardest seasons is honestly like promotion season because right now it's like, all right, what can we do next? What can we do next? Like nothing is ever enough. There's never
Hmm.
too much. Obviously, offer season is tough
Hmm.
trying to get like coordinate bands and like figure out what we want the lineup to be. That's tough, but at least we have like like I don't know, like at least it's like exciting. It's like, oh, this band,
Yeah.
this is what's gonna happen. Like we have something to look forward to. Promotion season is just like constant stress and
Yeah.
worry. And then it's all worth it during festival
Hmm.
season, you know.
Hmm.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
have a different answer?
No, that's a great answer. I mean, I would just say like I've never thought about it like that, but that is like that's so true and it makes so much sense. I would say like every day, even in regards to that, does look kind of different. Um, this is a good way to build off of it. I feel like if you're saying like we are in like promotion season right now, so now it's kind of like how do we promote this thing in like a unique way, and like then it's conceptualizing like how do we reach out, how do we outreach people, how do we get people to want to come to this show as opposed to like a different show, like I mean. Like I know like My Chemical Romance is playing in Boston like the day after the end of
Hmm.
like we have this festival. So like why should you spend your money on us if you don't have it to spend on both?
Yeah.
You know, like go to both if you can, but also it's like what can we why is this special? Why
Hmm.
is this festival like important and then why should you care about it too? So it's kind of like every day for us is trying to make people see that.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you can see a shit ton of bands for less money than seeing My Chemical Romance.
And that's true.
That's
Love MCR.
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I love MCR too. I've seen them live. They're awesome. But one of the things that like people have lost is the like that passion for
Mhm.
like going to a local show. Like, you know, let's be honest, it's more fucking fun. Especially if you can go to like a good show, and you're gonna have good shows if more of you fucking show up. You
Hmm.
know, get out and go do something.
Yeah.
Um,
Like a homie
but
thing. It's
Yes.
just friends at the end of the day. That's
yeah,
like, yeah.
you're like hanging out with people like half the time when you go to a local show you're with your friends, you can talk, you're having fun, you're like actually actively involved in the music and not sitting in a balcony.
Yeah.
You are right up there. I mean, unless you're one of those people that gets like in a pit, but usually only that sort of stuff happens at still smaller big shows
Yeah.
Hmm.
you know you got to get out there and go have fun with your friends, man. It costs like
Mhm.
$5, $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nothing. And you don't even like it's our fest is all ages. So you can
Yeah.
like if you're like somebody who maybe is like, oh, I'm missing Warped Tour this year because I have kids. Not saying we're exactly the same as Warped Tour. We're literally going, I can't wait. But
Yeah.
like, like I kind of want that same like energy. I want that same
Yeah.
vibe. Like
Yeah.
bring your
Bring your
kids
kids.
to Tough Luck
That's important
Fest.
to us
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
like having it all ages means that like people that are young and have even like whether it be like your friends are going, your older friends, or like your parents are going,
Hmm.
like this is like a place that if I was like 15 and had never been to a show, I would love
Hmm.
if it was my first show,
Yeah.
because it's such a like colorful experience of like, what
Right.
am I gonna get next?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
And
Agreed.
yeah.
there's not enough all ages. That's why there's not a lot of kids going to shows because they can't. They have nowhere to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
totally.
It's so
like
true.
like there used to be like everything was all ages all the time.
Hmm.
Like I said, back in the early 2000s and stuff like that. That's when everything. Everyone would be putting on shows in anywhere, church basements,
Hmm.
frickin' VFWs. If the most venues at the time were also all ages, that's how you get new kids to make bands.
Mhm.
You get more kids out to shows because they can. There's somewhere for them to go. But so many venues now are 18 plus, 21 plus. It's like, how are you getting a new generation of kids to shows if you don't let them go to fucking shows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
yeah, that's true.
And that's where we're definitely grateful. Brighton, like they do a lot of like 18 plus shows,
Hmm.
but we always do this one all ages, honestly, for that exact reason. Yeah,
I
and
love
obviously
it.
there's like safety that's involved. We have something on our FAQ page that I wrote up about like safety bringing your kids to shows. Like
Hmm.
I know people are smart and they know, but just in case, like people can go there and see just
Yeah.
like, you know, if they're worried about safety and stuff at like a show. Again, it's only a 500 cap venue. Like
Hmm.
you're not gonna lose your kid in the crowd. But like about ear protection and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I love it. And I love even more that it's all ages. You
yeah,
Hmm.
guys killing it. Doing good things.
Thank you. Good work.
Um,
we did it.
Yes,
you
we
did
proud.
it. All right. If you could have any artist, living or dead, headline a future Tough Luck Fest, who would you pick?
Any artist.
Any
Can
artist.
we each do day one and day two, pretty please?
Yeah, you do
Okay.
whatever you want.
Because I can't
No.
choose one.
Um,
Okay, wait.
we can like go back and forth if we need to think.
Okay, I think I know who your day two is, and if it is, I don't want to say the same one.
Is it Boston? Boston band?
Oh, I was just thinking he said any artist.
Yeah.
Any,
I'm thinking
anyone.
any
You're
artist.
thinking any
I'm thinking
artist.
any
I'm thinking
artist.
thinking any.
I'm thinking. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
hold on.
It could
No,
be
go for it.
Annie DeFranco if you want.
I don't
Could
want
be
to steal your
Lizzie
day
McGuire.
two.
Lizzie McGuire.
I don't want to steal your day two.
I don't think you will.
I think I might.
That's it.
I was gonna say knock loose for day two would be amazing.
Cool.
Like way down the line. They're just like hardcore kids.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're like so like they represent Louisville like everywhere they go. They are
Hmm.
not Northeast, so obviously there'd be some stretching there. But literally everyone loves them. People show out to their shows. Like people are like so involved in the crowds at their shows. So like in the way down the line when we have like a huger venue or maybe it's like outside or something, that would be amazing. I feel like they'd be
Yeah.
behind the mission of it as well. That's my day two.
I have my day one.
Give me.
So my day one would be Movements.
Mm.
They're like my favorite like emo band right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah, they're pretty
And
sick.
if you did your day two and my day one, that'd be so cool because
Yeah.
they went on tour together and I went to that tour and it was so cool. That was one of the first shows I saw that kind of inspired Tough Luck
Yeah.
because it was like it was Koyo and then Kublai Khan played and then Movements played and then Knocked Loose played. And it was so cool because it was literally like I remember being in the pit for Movements and I remember everybody was like, "Why are we pushing each other?" And I remember it was like, "Cause it's fun." And I was like, "Is it fun?" And then like when Kublai Khan was on, I like looked at the pit and I was like, "Mm-mm." Like there was like these two
Yeah.
like buff dudes that were like they looked like twins. I remember like strictly they were these two buff bald guys that looked like twins and they were like walking around like a GTA character and
Oh
I
wow.
was like, I'm not getting into it. But it
Jesus.
was like this is the same show and like I loved it
Yeah.
and Movements would be sick. They're
Cool.
kick ass. So
I've on my honorary mentions for day two, I have to say,
yeah.
because I do listen to these artists more than I listen to Knock Loose, like way more. The Plot in You and like Moss to Flames. Those are like two of my top artists right now. I just
So
love like
sick.
the metalcore sound that they have, and they're so good. Those are honorable
That's cool.
mentions or whatever.
It's cool.
My day one is gonna sound maybe no, I know my day one is the story so far.
Sick. That'd be so
Direct
cool.
support, one step closer,
Mm.
and then I'll cry.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
So my day two would be Chelsea Grin. How sick would that be? That'd be so cool.
Dreaming.
Yeah.
That'd
Trying
be
to think
sick.
of like direct support. But yeah, Chelsea Grin would be cool.
Uh,
Can you imagine like story so far, one step closer, and then day two is like
Chelsea Green.
knocked loose Chelsea Grin.
Oh my
That'd be
God.
sick. Or Chelsea Grin knocked loose.
Chelsea Green nailed it.
Yeah, that'd be
I don't
sick.
know. I don't know if you guys you remember this band, but like, what if you got like a loss for words reunion.
Oh, that'd be
Oh my God,
cool.
the reunions would be so cool.
Vane reunion.
Like Vane, this
Yeah.
Boston. Oh my God, so cool. Because that was
So
gonna be
cool.
one of my answers. Like also like day one being Fleshwater and then day two being Vane.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like so
It'd be so
sick.
fun.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
All good choices. Year three. Let's get on it. Okay.
Year
Year
three.
three, let's go.
Year
To
three.
We have a greater vision, but
we
we
do.
can't. I don't think we can share
No.
the greater idea.
Yeah.
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 She gave me the stank eye.
No, I didn't. I just
Maybe
am more
we'll
of a gatekeeper
No, I
than
get
he
it.
is. Yeah.
we'll talk about it year three. It's
We'll
okay.
talk about it
Oh
year
yeah.
three.
We'll
Oh
talk about it for
See
year
you
three.
again.
We'll do it again. All
See
right.
you in a year.
If you could give our listeners a piece of advice that you know now that you wish you knew when you were first starting out, what would that be?
I got mine.
Oh, I got mine. You go first. No, I went first last
Okay.
time.
Okay. So literally, this is the biggest piece of advice I can say is
Go.
like, don't wait up on anybody to do the things you want to do. Like, you cannot rely on others. Unfortunately, you have to put in the fucking work. Otherwise, you're just gonna have your dreams crushed. You have to put in the work and you have to get to a place where eventually, like we're still doing it. Like you gotta put in the work and then you'll start feeling more confident in like establishing that the things you want to make happen are just simply by taking the first step.
Mhm.
And then you'll find the right people to
Yeah.
do what you believe in with you. Like if you have a friend that is committed like you are to this greater scope of an idea, like grab them by the hand and do it. But if you are waiting up on people, you just got to do it. And eventually, like things, the pieces will fall into place.
It's a
Truly.
good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mine was very different. That was a killer
Okay.
answer.
You.
That one reminds me of like the train. My dad always talks about this train analogy, not the one where you kill
Oh,
people.
that's what I was thinking.
It's a
Like,
different one. Shout out Mike. Shout out Mike. That like it's like I'm driving the train, I'm on the train. If you guys want to hop on and ride along with me, that's great, but
Mhm.
you can't be slowing the train down.
Yeah.
You don't have to be up at the front like doing whatever. You don't have to be like stoking the coal or whatever the heck
Mhm.
happens on trains. You don't have to be steering. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think
Yeah.
what Asher's advice is like you have to be driving the train.
Right.
And like if you find other people that you trust to be up there with you,
Mhm.
like that's awesome. But if not, like people can be like on the train, but if
Mhm.
they're slowing you down, like you don't have to like work with them
Yeah.
in that capacity.
Yeah.
So that's good. My piece of advice is lighter, but it's less is more. Like just don't do so much. And I think that doesn't mean with my time. I love to maximize my time. We do way too much in our everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like directly talking about like emailing and like in conversation and in selling yourself. I see young people make this mistake all the time. Like I saw it like recently this weekend at Boston Calling, where people will just like be like, "Oh, here's everything that I do and here's a list of it and do you think I'm cool now?" And
Mm-hmm.
like it is really cool that you do all that stuff, but that's not personally why I or anybody else in a position that you're trying to impress, which is kind of crazy. Like that's not the reason that I would want to work with you. It's not for your accomplishments. It's for like, what are you up to? What's your vibe? Or do you have a good work ethic? I'd rather you have done one thing your whole life and been really great at it. So like I think it's just the selling yourself thing, when like when bands come to us and like pitch to be like managed or to be on the fest, sometimes they'll write paragraphs
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
with all the love in my heart. I
I don't have
cannot with that.
time.
Yeah.
Like that honestly directly tells me that you don't have a lot of experience in this industry. And we will always listen to your music, look at your Instagram, see the promotion you have going on, like write a nice email back always, but I will not always read that paragraph, girl.
Right.
I cannot. I do
Yeah.
not have time.
Right.
But if
Same.
someone like our favorite people in the industry with us will be like, Asher manages Ring Pop. They'll literally email like Ring Pop 611 with this headliner at this venue question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go like yes or no. And that's how shit gets done.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my advice, I guess, to younger people. Like, sometimes less is more,
Mhm.
truly. And it shows like maturity, it shows composure, it shows efficiency.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Same. I can't agree more. Cannot. I get so many emails. I don't have time to read up 3 pages worth of shit. I'm not going to. I'm never gonna. I just send me what I asked for.
Yeah, like it's
Just send me the
really
music.
truly
Yeah.
lovely to hear from people.
Hmm.
Like it's really lovely to hear from people. We would rather work with somebody who didn't even pitch to us, or who, if they did,
Hmm.
it was short and concise and they understand their music speaks for themselves. I don't
Right.
really care if you played a festival with
Hmm.
these headliners, because that to me said you can pay to be on
Yeah.
festivals.
Right.
So that's really cool. Like, congrats, but like that's not what's selling me. The bands we book here, like at our fest and like
Mhm.
that we want to manage, like it's not like they went on a world tour with whoever. That's not
No.
why we're working with them.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think one of the best things I could say is if you really want people to know your accolades and stuff like that, just make an EPK. If anybody wants to look at it, then
yeah.
they can. You can send that like, if you want to check this out, here's our EPK. It's
Hmm.
got like all of our info. I guarantee you I won't click it, but I could if I wanted. And that's the go, I think.
That's great advice. I'd agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All that's great advice. I think everyone listening needs to follow that great advice.
Love
um, Now we're gonna hop into our food for thought segment. We're gonna just keep this train a running.
Let's
it.
go.
Food for thought.
I love it.
I know it
So
I know this is gonna have to do with
Yeah,
food.
100%. This has to
it
do.
is. And since this is a shortened episode, you guys don't get as much food talk as we normally do.
I'll
We
settle.
we love to get into our food. That's part of the
Love
show.
food. I
Same.
love food.
I know
But
too.
you guys do get a couple. You get a
Okay,
couple. All right. So I might even throw a third one in just in
Okay,
case, but we'll
sweet.
see. We'll see. All right. What's your go-to fuel when you're thick in deep in the festival prep, right? What's must-have snacks,
Oh,
caffeine fixes that keep
yeah.
that engine running?
Great question. We love you. Great
okay,
question.
okay.
You go first, please.
Oh, I go.
Really
I think
thinking.
I'm. Oh, I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna say what you were saying. Okay, I got two answers. I'll be quick about it though. So my like go-to snack when I've had a bad day, and a lot of the time when I'm like bogged down and stressed for work, are the sour neon crawlers. Me
Good.
and Charlie, the guitar player from Ring Pop, we just
Hmm.
we connect on those, and we always like if one of us is like having like a bad moment, we'll go out and get each other them. It's like a thing
Mm,
at this point.
that's cute.
But I was gonna say, like me and Liv just had this like caffeine conversation
Hmm.
because we were like doing a lot of work and staying up kind of late sometimes, and
Really,
we
yeah.
weren't intending to, and waking up early, and we would wake up, have a Celsius, middle of the day, get a coffee. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
it's
I
like
think
the
you drank that one
pre-workout.
today.
I think I drink, is it Retro Vibe?
This one's the Galaxy vibe. I'm
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
not
know what
I'm
it is.
not gonna lie to you guys. This shit honestly just kind of makes me sleepy.
Oh
Um,
no.
huh.
but it's what we had in our house.
Okay.
Well,
I feel like
kind of goes with it
yeah,
chemically, like it's messing up your circadian rhythm to have that much caffeine in one
yeah,
dose. So we would have it as like
Oh,
pre-workout.
yeah.
I normally drink C4. This is baby caffeine.
I've never had
Yeah.
a before, but
I've
like,
never
Dude,
had
is it good?
okay.
Well, no, no, don't talk.
oh no,
No, hold up. Hold up. If you
oh
guys haven't
no,
had C4, right?
ever.
There is a Hawaiian punch flavored
Mm-hmm.
that tastes exactly like Hawaiian punch.
Ooh,
If you drink C4 a little fast enough, it makes your head tingly. I'm serious.
it's like huffing pain.
They promote it as caffeine you can feel or
Oh,
energy you can feel.
Pain.
And
mm-hmm.
I recommend at least try it once.
I feel like
Just
my
try.
heart would explode. I feel like
Probably
I,
Great
not.
Friday
It
night for us.
there's not as much
I'm
caffeine as in
tired.
like Bang and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
have
So
ghosts in
it's
the garage. Like,
dude, Ghost is fucking the best. It's like Ghost. It's not
okay.
it's about the same thing, but there's like
Hmm.
one of the what it's so it has the canned ones have like that same like pre-workout stuff in it, which honestly does the same thing. Like if you take a good pre-workout, it gives you the tingles. It's
Okay.
one of the things in it. It kind of makes your head itchy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's just a
I
thing
like
in
it.
it. But C4,
I like
it's
it.
good. Try it
Well,
out.
Yeah.
we will try it. It was
Try it
like
out. Report
Price.
back.
it was
I'm gonna.
Celsius,
Mm,
coffee,
okay.
and then herb or Red Bull at night.
Yeah, so
We stopped.
we stopped doing that.
That's
But what's
fair.
your go-to bevy?
My go-to bevy, yerba mate.
Yerba
I'm a
mate.
yerba mate guy.
Yeah.
I've never tried that.
Ooh, I'll
Really?
try C4. You try yerba mate.
It's really
Try
good.
I will.
you like the Hawaiian punch one. Don't try the tropical one. Try the Revel berry. It's like red. It's really good.
Sounds
I
good.
think you'll like it.
I'll
Really
try
good.
it.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with anything
Sick.
Fuck.
My
at
favorite,
least
I
once.
truly,
Yeah, I want to try the C4 now. I'm like
Yeah,
scared.
go get it
I'm doing
right
it.
when we're done.
please don't. We'll be up all
I'll get the
night.
Hawaiian punch one.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Maybe I'll have it tomorrow.
Or the Welch's Grape Ghost.
Oh,
If you
I've had that. That one's really good. It
That's
tastes like grape juice.
so good.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
crazy.
good.
It's insane that those are the flavors
Yeah,
that
those are
exist
the,
now.
yeah, that's crazy.
What's your thing? What's your thing?
Okay,
Yeah.
so my go-to, if I'm like running around festival day, truly just like toss me an apple. I love an apple. I love the vibe. I said this like years ago, and I stand by it. Apple is like it's like has the same energy as like holding like a cigarette. And I don't smoke, but like biting an apple and being like, and you have an apple in your hand, and you're like, oh, I need a bite of this apple. Like it has the same coolness factor to me personally as someone who doesn't, and an iced tea of any kind.
Yeah.
Like one, two, give me that because if I have anything like too spicy or salty or anything like that, it'll just like make me need like a ton of water and then I'll pee really bad.
Mm.
But like an apple is like hydrating me and nourishing me.
Mhm. That's fair.
I I am not healthy on festival days. I am I am a disaster.
Last year we didn't eat until like after doors, probably for the entire day.
Yeah.
At least I didn't. And I had my parents brought me
I
a
don't. Yeah.
quesadilla, like a walking quesadilla
I
Okay.
remember that night. It was so good.
until like it was like
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Hear me out, guys, okay? Trust
Hearing.
me. All right.
Mm.
Get yourself if you don't have one, I'll bet you do though. If you don't have one, get yourself a fanny pack. Okay?
Ooh.
Mine's on the bed.
Inside your fanny pack, you're just gonna keep some beef jerky. Okay? That's gonna protein you up throughout festival time, and then you just gotta unzip, pop a little jerky snack,
Yeah.
and it's gonna keep you going. That I that is one of my things I do. I keep it. I have a little I will have a little jerky snack
That's
in
kind of
my
a good hack. That's a
Yeah.
good hack.
yeah.
I like
Uh
there's like a really good kind that like
Yeah.
Whole Foods has. And it's like
Beef
the
jerky.
meat. No, it's like the meat sticks.
yeah.
Stop.
You could put those meat sticks. Just you can have a little pocket stick, a little pocket meat stick.
I like love
Someone's gonna clip you doing
Yes.
this, or someone's gonna clip me doing that. I don't. Yeah, beef jerky. That's smart. That's good for you. I
This
mean,
is good.
it's
It
good
is.
protein. Yeah.
It's good. It's protein. It'll fuel you as you go.
I also love those like the chili lime pistachios that they sell at that that one company that makes the pistachios? There's
Fuck
that
yeah.
one company that has a little snack packs. They're so good. They're so spicy, but they're really good.
Are they shelled though?
No, they're unshelled.
Okay, because I was like, you're
But like
gonna have time. You don't have time to eat, but you have time to unshell pistachios
Bro,
as you go.
pistachio trail following you.
I have a question for you. Can I ask this?
Yeah, yeah. I don't
I
know what it is, so yeah.
I'm wondering if you think on festival day,
Mhm.
if there is like a bad cop and a good cop between either of us. If we had to be bad cop and good cop, which one, who would be what?
I think you'd be bad cop.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right too.
We're like bad cop.
No, but I'm
I
like,
don't think, and now I don't think bad cop, but I do think you're the get shit done cop,
I would thank you.
Mhm.
Yes, exactly.
which most people will a lot of times think as you're being bad cop, but you're just getting shit done because somebody's got to get shit
I'm
done.
gonna do it.
Like we had a
Mhm.
great time last year.
Mhm.
No one had to be yelled at. Like
Yeah,
it was like
we
amazing.
didn't like
But
fight.
I
I
was
love it.
definitely the get shit. You were getting shit done, not that you're not. But I
It's
was definitely the one to
it's not the
run up
same
to the
thing.
green room and be like, "Where is this person?" Like blunt. I'm a little bit more blunt than you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for building my question.
Yeah, no worries. See, my wife is very, she is a big part of Festival Day as well, and she would be considered more of the get shit done cop, while I'm wandering around like drinking a fucking hams and going like, "Hey, you guys having fun, man? Yeah. You
Nothing
got
to
what you
put
need?
down.
You got what you need? Fucking all right, man."
Right.
Like
Have a
Uh,
sip of beer.
like
and
truly
then
gross.
and then
Nice.
I pull out my pocket jerky.
Turkey, crazy vibes going on.
Where's your punk rock flea market?
It's in Duluth, Minnesota.
We're
Oh,
going.
okay.
There's
Awesome.
there's multiple punk rock
I,
flea markets throughout the
yes.
country.
Yes, but you don't run all of them, right? You just
No, that'd be tight as shit.
I was gonna say that's crazy. I played one in Connecticut like a few years ago.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, ours is way up north.
We
Mm,
should come to
that'd be really
fucking
fun.
Duluth,
I've never
Minnesota.
been to Minnesota.
It's in August, which is a very nice time of year here.
Yeah, the
Very cool.
weather. I feel like it would be really nice there.
You said
Come,
Minnesota.
yeah, Minnesota.
Love Minnesota.
Is that where Charlie's from?
Yes, he's from Rochester, if you know. Probably not. It's like
I don't know Charlie, but I do know where Rochester is.
He's like, where is that?
who's Rochester?
Charlie did Charlie did say he was like, we'll never move back to Rochester, but like
hmm I think it's just because like it's in
he
like
loves visiting.
It's Rochester's pretty boring.
Mhm.
It's
sorry,
it's it's its claim to fame is the Mayo Clinic, there's really not much there.
Damn.
the Mayo Clinic.
Sorry, we deterred your conversation heavily.
What else is new? Gosh. No, we're good. Yeah, that's what we do here. Uh
What are your other food questions?
Yeah, I'm excited.
oh, yeah, okay. This is the last one because I actually gotta get to my boys' baseball game pretty soon
Hell
here.
Good
yeah,
dad,
eat some beef
dog.
jerky.
Good dad.
I got some beef jerky.
That's
All
sick.
right. If Tough Luck Fest was a potato, what kind of potato would you be?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah.
love this question.
Was a
If
potato.
it was a type of potato,
However this question makes your heart feel, just follow it, dude.
Mhm.
okay.
This is really tough, actually. Sorry.
No, this is awesome.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have ooh. I'm
Yeah.
remembering.
She's membering.
And okay,
I know what it is.
you answer first because I think you're gonna be like, it's the sweet potato, and I'm gonna be like, it's the
Raw.
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. My answer would be one of those when you go to like a little tiny little shack on the side of the beach and you order like the fries basket and it's like whatever kinds of fries they have that day and it's like a bunch of different ones and the seasoning is like everything they have in the
Yeah.
kitchen. It's so good.
Good
They
old beach potato.
a beach potato,
Beach
like
potato.
the all the
Hell
different
yeah.
kinds, waffle, curly, the shoestring, the steak, like all of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough
That's
luck fest.
good.
Thank
That's
you.
a good answer.
Thank
Really
you.
good
I
answer.
appreciate that.
So I think Tough Luck Fest is a salt and pepper potato chip
Love it.
because it's a little spicy, but you can handle it.
Spicy? Is this an inside joke? My
No, it's
my
not
daughter
spicy. It's just
my
like
daughter used to
it's got
also
like a
say
little tingle.
He's just
my
being light, like pepper spice.
my daughter also used to say that Sprite was spicy, like that
Sprite
kind of
is
spicy.
spicy. It tingles, it hurts. So like yeah, I mean it's like a little bit spicy. Like it's not spicy, but it's like a ooh, like if
Like,
I eat too many of these, like it hurts. Like I've eaten like it's like a
Well, yeah,
sour
it's
patch.
the vinegar, like it's eating away at your tongue.
yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've eaten like the extreme
And
sour
that's fucking metal as shit, dude.
metal is shit. It's literally destroying your taste buds. So
I
anyways,
love
the
it.
extreme Sour Patch Kids are like I've eaten an entire bag of those and like cannot feel my tongue.
I believe this for
They
you.
hurt.
This
So it's
tracks.
like I've eaten so many salt and pepper potato chips that I can't feel my tongue.
Well,
And so it's a little spicy, but you can handle
Yeah.
it.
I
Fancy.
like it. I like it. Okay, moving on. All right, this is it. We're down to the rapid fire question segment, okay? Right here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna speak from the heart, as you've been doing the whole time. You're gonna shoot from the hip. Whatever the first thing that pops into your brain, even if it's not one of the two options that I present to you,
Okay.
you speak your truth. Okay, you
Okay.
ready?
Order. Do you want to go first and then me?
And I
Sure.
think you guys just do it at the same time
Oh,
Okay,
because
cool. I'm in.
this is where friendships get tested here, okay? This is you go at the same time because then you'd be like, "What the fuck?" And you'd be like, "What the fuck?" You
What
know.
the fuck? I feel like that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You go first with the what the fuck, and then I'll go what
What
the
the fuck? That's
All right.
good. Best friends.
All right, you ready? Liquid Death or LaCroix?
Liquid Death.
What the fuck?
Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify, unfortunately.
Okay.
Sorry.
South Park or Family Guy?
Family Guy.
South Park.
I've never watched South Park, so I would do it.
You have? I showed
What
you.
the fuck?
What the fuck?
MySpace or TikTok?
MySpace. Yeah, it's way cooler, but
Yeah.
not
That's
that old.
damn,
Okay, the
damn
joke,
right.
the joke is old.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Damn right. All right. This is another little throwback here. Drive-through records or fueled by ramen?
Still be ramen.
Ramen.
I was a
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, I'm gonna ask this because I didn't ask anybody else this yet, but everybody has been like, "Oh, fueled by ramen, man." Fall Out Boy. Name me one other fueled by ramen band.
Panic at the Disco was on it.
Paramount? No, they're
21 Pilots was on it.
Okay.
No.
See,
Yeah.
there you go. You got. Hey, you passed. You
Uh,
passed
That was like
is Can't
because
Soda on fucking Fueled by Ramen?
I'm
I don't
not gonna lie. I can't think of anybody but Fall Out Boy.
know. Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
That was like my sphere. That was like my
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
So that makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Drive-through was my jam.
Mm.
Mhm.
Whew, Newfound Glory.
Dude. Yeah, they're great.
Mhm. So
All right.
sick.
Beanies or snapbacks?
Snapbacks.
Snapbacks.
Yeah. I'm a snapback guy.
All right, this one's gonna get really heavy. All right. Darth Vader or Voldemort?
Voldemort.
Yeah. We talked about this. We've
We're
talked
Harry
about this.
Potter. We're Harry
Mhm.
Potter.
I'm Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he's Lord of the Rings.
Sauron as fuck.
I'm
but
Percy
it's
Jackson. Don't talk to me.
Hmm.
So,
Dragon?
Dragon.
Troll? Like who's the villain?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
this is the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good Charlotte or Simple Plan?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
neither.
That's
Okay.
fine.
I like Simple Plan. Didn't they do the Scooby-Doo?
They sure
No.
did. Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
no, that's Simple Plan as fuck.
I'm gonna say Good Charlotte just because I think I could name more of their songs in Simple Plan.
Mm-hmm.
Not to dog on them. I think that they're great bands. They started things like they started, they continued or started the reason that we're here right now.
Right.
True.
Absolutely.
But to
But
claim to
they do.
be a diehard fan of either
Yeah.
would be lying.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to add one of these because you've brought both of these bands up so far in this interview. And I'm going to do a throwback rapid fire. This is, I think, from probably like season 2, I think.
I like this. I like
Okay.
this.
Fall Out Boy or My Chemical Romance?
My Chem.
Fall Out Boy.
I know I brought up My Chem and I was dogging on them, but I love that band. I have a My Chem record on my wall.
They're both fantastic.
They're both great. They're both great.
The only difference between Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance is My Chemical Romance never quit us.
True.
Yeah.
Are you a
Fall Out Boy left us. They
Wait.
quit and went pop, and then they
Oh,
just
I see.
come back.
I was like,
They just come back like they ripped out my
You
heart,
just
and they
saw
just
them?
come back like I'm just gonna take them back.
there are a few songs on Mania. There are a
Was
few
it funny
songs
that
on
time?
Mania that I like.
No, there's not.
No,
No, there's not.
I played at Boston Calling and they were fucking sick. They
Yeah.
played all the old songs and it was awesome.
American Beauty, American Psycho is like that's when I remember that album dropping because I was like a kid. But that's the one that I was like excited for coming out and it came out and I was obsessed
They have
with
a
it.
song with Elton John on that, I think. Like
They do
what the fuck?
not.
Yes, I do. Or it's the one with the monk, or I don't know.
Okay.
They
Well,
do have a song with Elton John. I'm
Not on
it's probably
pretty
not on
American
that
sure,
album.
but I
Psycho.
don't remember which album it is
All right.
Yeah, but like what?
Yeah,
Why
sorry.
is he on that?
Yeah,
Anyways, go ahead with next.
because they do what they want.
Yeah, true.
Patrick Stump, Pete Wentz, they do what they want.
true.
All right. Well, that's it. You guys did it.
Oh,
Oh, we did it.
woo!
We survived.
You survived. You finished the podcast. All
Love
right.
it.
Before we say goodbye, give everybody a little recap. Let them know what you got going on. Tell them a bit more about Tough Luck Fest and where they can find all their info.
So toughluckfest.com will have everything that you need. You can even get tickets on there, whatever you want.
I'm assuming you put it there.
Basically, if you want any type of alternative music, come to both days,
Yeah.
September 5th and 6th this
Mhm.
year at Bright Music Hall in Ulston, Mass.
Mhm.
If you're only interested in emo, pop punk, post-hardcore, alt-rock type of stuff, come to day one. If you're only interested in stuff that's a lot heavier than that, like deathcore, we have hardcore, we have metalcore, come to day two.
Mhm.
Highly suggest you come to both days. We love you anyway. You can follow us, outfollow us on Tough Luck Fest on Instagram.
Mhm. We post
We post
everything
a
there.
lot.
But
Yeah.
come to both because all the bands are awesome and you'll find your new favorite band regardless.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. And travel for it because like this is really sick.
We had people travel multiple states for it, like
We had someone come from
Arkansas.
Arkansas or something. Like somebody flew down for it.
Wow.
That was really
Pretty
cool.
sick.
People came from like upstate New York.
Mhm.
People drove from Maine. It was really
Mhm.
sweet.
Hell yeah. Well,
See you
guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today.
for having us.
It's gonna
This was
be
the most fun podcast I think I've ever been on.
Literally.
woohoo! We did it,
Awesome.
guys.
Thank
Mom,
you.
I did it.
Mom! Woo!
Woo! You're famous.
All right, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Yes.
No. Well, thank you. Thank you for making it something all ages for people to go to. I love that. All
Yes.
right. We're going to go. I'm either going to shoot you off to someone else really quick here, or this is going to be it, and this will be the end of the podcast. So bye. I love you guys, and we'll see you all on Monday or in a couple minutes. How's it going, everybody? It's Patrick with Unsigned Pop Punk, and we partnered with GFUEL. And let me tell you, there's no more pop punk drink on the market right now. I don't care what you used to drink at. GFUEL keeps you energized, focused, and hydrated. I just picked up my favorite flavor, Blue Ice. If you go to gfuel.com right now and use code UNSIGNEDPOPPUNK, you're going to save 20% off your entire order. This tub I have is only $35.99. Now that may seem like a lot, but it's got 40 frickin' servings, which if you think about it in can form, is like 89 cents a can. And they're always dropping new flavors and collabs with some of your favorite animes, video games, and movies. Head over to gfuel.com and check it out for yourself. Let us know what your favorite flavor is. And once again, don't forget to use our code UNSIGNEDPOPPUNK at checkout to save 20% off your whole order. We got the specialist of the specials with us. We got Sam from the band 5ever joining us. Sam,
Howdy, everybody.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You just got some luscious locks there. A little jealous of those locks.
Thank you.
If Gibby
a
was
lot.
here, he'd be like, "Oh, it's nice hair, but check out my nice hair." And then he would just pop his hair out, which is like down to his butt. Dude, he has some intense hair.
I always am. I mean, I work really hard for my hair. I really
Yeah.
care about it. But like in the last 2 months, I don't want to say I've tried a little less, but like I'm just like, it's a long hair summer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock out a little more, like maybe a little less product, brush more, and
Yeah.
and then ever since then, like I played a show last weekend in New Hampshire, and like so many people just came up to me. It's like, oh, I love your hair. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I just woke up. Like I woke up and I look like this. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Like I get jealous of my son. He could have good hair. He's got just nice thick ass hair. I have no hair, and it's not by choice. Now it's, I'm just rocking, the badass beard no hair look, and it's its
It's a
own
vibe.
vibe.
It's a
It's
vibe.
its it's a vibe. But I miss, like I used to have like long friggin' hair. I had the emo swoop thing, but that went all the way down to my chin. It was,
Whoa.
yeah.
Do you
I had,
straighten it?
I did straighten it sometimes,
That's
yeah. Like it. Oh, kitty.
it's funny that you said that your co-host is named Gibby. This is also Gibby.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so we still have a Gibby on the show then.
Yes. Well, his real name is Gibby, but I call him Chicken.
Chicken?
Yes,
Why is he called Chicken?
because he chirps like a chicken.
Oh, that's fair. Is that a gray cat?
Yes, he is a gray tuxedo cat. He's polydactyl. He has the genetic mutation where his front and I guess back paws have extra fingers, and
Oh,
uh, his front, he looks like a lobster. He's just like claws.
damn, that's cool.
Yeah, he's kind of a freak. Kind of a freak.
That's cool. Like,
We love him.
does it sounds like he kind of sounds like a badass. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. His I so when I adopted him, he had a different name, and it was Papi Chulo.
Oh, that's
I
a
did
pretty
not
sweet name too, though.
I did not keep that name, but I respected the hustle. I respected the grind. Like, unfortunately, he was not going to keep that name in
Yeah,
my life, but I liked
that's
it.
that's fair. We also like so we have three cats and a dog, and they all have their own unique names. Like, I got to name the dog and our first cat. So it's the cat is named Arthur Curry, the Aquaman,
Love
and
it.
um, not because he loves water, but just because I'm obsessed with Aquaman. And then so our dog, her name is Mara, after also Aquaman. My wife, we have a gray cat, and she named her Romy after Romy and Michelle's high school reunion movie.
Oh,
And then and then our newest cat, who is insane and a little stupid, his name is Nandor De Laurentiis, for anyone that knows and recognizes that. It's it's from what the show What We Do in the Shadows.
oh, oh my goodness! It's been years since I've watched that show, but I loved it every second.
So there's in the show is Nandor the Relentless, but there's this one episode where he's talking on the news, and yeah, they're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Nandor the Relentless," and they like mishear him, and so on the bottom it says, "We're talking to Nandor De Laurentiis," and so that's what we named him.
I love any animal that is named after a TV reference. Actually, Gibby is a TV reference too. It's named after Gibby from iCarly.
Nice.
Yes.
That's great. It's fun. You got to name your animals something fun.
Oh, absolutely.
And we don't call our cat Romy, we call her Beeps because just kind of like chicken, she just kind of beeps around. She's like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, it's like you give them a name, but they also give you their name. So it's like, okay, this guy chirps like no other cat. Like he's a chicken. Like, it's a
Yeah.
chicken. Have to give him. Like, he gave me that name, chicken.
Yeah. I mean, Mara mostly goes by Marinara.
Oh, I love
She's a little thickums.
it. To grab the primordial pouch, like.
Yep. All right. That's enough animal talk for the time being. All right, let's start out with talking about Tough Luck Fest because that's why we're here.
Yeah.
So how'd you get involved with Tough Luck Fest? And like, are there any acts that you're particularly excited to share the stage with, or just be able to watch?
That's a great question, and I will say the reason why we even wanted to be on Tough Luck Fest is because um, everyone that runs the event are like people that are so involved in the local community. I know like a few members of 5ever studied at Berkeley, and I know
Okay.
that a lot of the people that are associated with Tough Luck are a part of the Berkeley scene.
Yeah.
And like where I'm like really good buds with all the ring pop people, and I know Asher is like very connected with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like a home, like they're homies. Like I was like, we have to play. Like uh I didn't really know who was playing when we got asked, because we're just like, oh, this is like a fun festival that has a bunch of really cool artists that are various, and I don't know what to expect. But when I saw Slow Joe was announced, I was like, oh, I've seen that guy. Like
Yeah.
I actually fucked with a lot of his stuff, and I know that he released some music kind of recently, and
Yep. Hmm.
I gave it a little spin. I thought it was pretty good.
It's so good.
But also, there's a local band, Trophy Wife,
Hmm.
that is really cool. That I'm excited to see. And I don't know any of the metal, hardcore, deathcore bands, but I'm here to like go crazy and have a good time. Like I just love music, dude. You know,
Yeah.
I'll go see anything.
Yeah, because so like you guys are like the main pop punk band pretty much. It like everything like there's a lot of, everything on that first day is like it all intertwines, and I think all of it kind of intertwines. This is like this whole scene is very, you know, interchangeable when it comes to like, emo, pop punk, like alternative rock and hardcore, and all that sort of stuff. I feel like everyone is like just cool with each other, which is what I love the most about this scene. But
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
like you guys are like the pop punk band on this bill.
It's funny you say that too, because I am like, I think first I'm a nerd,
Yeah.
especially with music. Like I grew up listening to everything. I love
Yeah.
so many various genres. So when we get asked to play a show with bands that are a little different than us, like
Yeah.
it doesn't phase me at all. I'm
Yeah.
never someone that's like, oh, we have to play with pop punk emo bands. Like
Yeah.
that's it. And like, I'll play with like an R&B group. I'll play with an acoustic act. I'll play with like a folk punk group. I'll do whatever. Like I just love playing with artists, and I feel like we all share. Even if our influences are different, I feel like we all share like our passion for musicianship.
Hmm.
So it doesn't feel strange to me.
Totally. Yeah. And that was I've talked about it, I think, well, I talk about it on this show a ton, but I've talked about it in even this special a lot that, I just love it makes me think of, back the way the scene used to be, in the earlier 2000s and Warp Tour type stuff, like this everybody in like this scene, like I said, is just an amalgamation of like everything. Like everybody just likes it. It's not the same thing with most other scenes, like straight up metals type stuff. uh, you can't typically have like okay like Five Finger Death Punch type. You couldn't have you couldn't have Blink 182 play with Five Finger Death Punch. The fans would be so shitty.
I
It's
would like to see them try. I would like to see that.
yeah,
I'll get a bag of popcorn.
you know, but you can have like a band like fucking Drain, like go on tour with Neck Deep. We just saw that, and they're a straight up hardcore band. It's cool that you can like this scene allows for stuff like that. Uh, it's awesome.
I actually like I one thing I really admire about Drain is that they don't care. And I feel like in hardcore there is like such a like a mentality that you have to care and you have to gatekeep, and they're like one of the only bands that's just like, screw it, like let's just have fun. um
I
if
feel
they
like a
have
lot more,
rosters.
yeah, a lot more are starting to like get that kind of vibe, the like just playing and having fun.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter. They're like, "Stop like wearing Halloween costumes at our shows." Like, I think of Drain. I'm like, I feel like everyone's showing up in like a shark.
Dude,
costume. I'm like, screw it. Like, let's have fun. Like, who cares?
Drain's a fucking party, man. I want to go to one of their shows so bad. Like
Yeah, same, same.
they like they just come out with fucking like, like water like uh floaties and shit like that and crowd surf on them. It's awesome.
Chaos. I
Right.
live for it. I love
Yeah.
it.
It's so fun. All right. But 5ever, right? You burst onto the Boston scene, in 2021 with your, debut EP Forever. Uh, can you share how the band came together and what's like inspired your sound?
Yeah, and that's a great question. So we started as a COVID band.
Yeah,
Um,
love it.
we I've known some of the members of the band at its original formation for a very long time. Um, and one of their member two of the members of the band went to Sad Summer Fest, and they were like, I really want to start a band like that would they would see on this type of lineup, like a band that would be on Sad Summer. And um, they had a full formation of musicians in the Boston area, but the guitarist Tyler, he definitely comes from like more of like a um, feel like I'm gonna say like forbidden words, like from like the swan core, like post-hardcore music scene,
Sure.
and a lot of those type of bands have very, I guess, specific kinds of singers. Like they like very clean, very um like more of like a tenor,
Oh,
like
sure, sure.
more of like a dynamic voice, like R&B influence.
Yeah.
And Alex was like, I know a guy, and it was me. So I was like, and like they came to me and they're like, do you want to be in this band? It's kind of gonna be like pop punk. It's gonna be um like it's like stuff that we all love and wants to like start making and playing shows out of. And at the time, I was not. I've always grown up listening to like pop punk and emo, and that point, I wasn't in a band that was like strictly like, oh, we're trying to make pop punk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is like a something new in my life, and I didn't know where life was going at the point, and I just want to make music. So I said, sure, yeah, let's do it. I'll sing in a pop punk band. And I think at first, I think with any sort of band, when you form in its formation, it doesn't really have uh like the official understanding of like what are we trying to make music for, and like where I was like our influences. Some of it's clear, like the bands from like Sad Summer Fest, but I think it's evolved so much more past just a band that would play a festival like that.
Yeah.
Like we're very inspired by Molly Emo. We're very inspired by um like bands like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco, and like stuff that you would hear that's like more scene, like Cartel. Um and then we're also just inspired by like pop music. We're inspired by country. We're inspired by uh like post-hardcore. And I feel like with all of those influences mixed together, it kind of gives like a modern approach to a band that you might see in that scene era, but actually making current pop music. Um, but hey, all I can say is that I feel like we're constantly evolving. I don't know where that will like the road with 5ever will lead, but I will say like like we're always trying to just make music that we love and that we think the world needs to hear.
Hell yeah. So it's funny that you say like, you're always trying to evolve. So like that actually leads directly. It was like you had my script in front of you, directly into my next question. You guys just released Cupid's Chokehold Part 2 in February. Like with that, like how do you feel your sound and songwriting have developed and changed since you first started the band?
I think the biggest thing has been understanding our formula for how we write a song. Um, we started working with Alan Day from 4 Year Strong back in like 2022,
Okay.
and he's definitely been very inspirational with our approach for making music. Um, and especially when I think about my performance, I think more about, oh, what could make this like a recipe for a good song, and less like what can I do to sound good and like be like a good singer on a song. So yeah, we think more. I feel like we think more about how we make a song, and it's more refined. It's more, we're more intentional
Hmm.
with how we want to write a song, and I really like that. I really like having like an idea of the exact vibe that we're kind of going for, because it helps me think about what I want to say in our music instead of just getting some demos and they're like, sing something over this, and it's cool, and I think of something, but maybe does it fit the feel that we're going for? I don't
Right.
know. When we have that more deliberately, then I can actually write something that I feel like fits the mood of the song a little more closely. And I know maybe that doesn't totally matter, but it matters to me.
Well, I mean, it's your song and it's your process. It doesn't matter if it works for anyone else other than you.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm a nerd about music, and I'm a nerd
Yeah.
about writing music, and just really like perfecting our approach has always been my goal. It's like, how can I be the best, make the best song that I'm capable of making? Um, and I think with our the stuff that's coming out, we'll definitely demonstrate that.
Once again, just lead and right. You're leading me. You're guiding me. You've grabbed my hand and you're just holding it. You're leading me through this whole thing. So yeah, so because you released that in February, so are you guys just releasing singles? Do you have an EP or an album that you're working on that you can talk about? Or like what's your release schedule looking like?
Yeah, and that's a great question. So in the day of this recording is June 2nd. The next day
Yes.
we are releasing a brand new song.
Oh,
It's an acoustic song. It's a kind of a 180, which I'm really excited about. I produced like a lot of the initial song, and then Tyler, our guitarist, did the mixing for it. So I'm really excited to share this one.
awesome.
And then I we have a record,
Oh,
and it might be our debut record. I don't
okay.
know, when is this gonna get released?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We're still working on that.
Well, this might be the first time we mention it. So
Okay. All
we do
right.
a record. It's gonna come out hopefully this year. We've been working really hard on it, and it's just like it feels like the finish line, not the finish line for the band, but like the
Yeah.
finish line of like starting the band like a few years ago, and like writing music and leading up to like this one moment, which is like our debut record. And
Yeah.
it's exciting for sure.
That's awesome. That's super exciting. So are you planning on, is this going to be like all new music for the most part, or are you going to have stuff you've released in the past already?
It's half and half, like half songs that have been released.
Yeah.
Um, Basically everything that we've released in the past year will be
Perfect.
on. And then there's another half that's all new songs. So
Exciting.
it's gonna be good. They're bangers. I listen to them every day.
I'll bet. I mean, that's one of the funny things is like as a musician, I mean, you don't listen to anything more than you listen to yourself. And that's just real life. Like
Yes.
it's not even just because of like I love listening to myself. I think I'm so great. That's just not always, the case. Like a lot of it's, yeah, you listen to it because you love it, you're proud of it, you're excited about it. But you're constantly listening for so many different reasons.
Yeah, and like I said this earlier, it's like I make music because I feel like there is something in this world that is missing, and I want to be able to listen to it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like I want to make a song that sounds like this and this, and
Hmm.
then like at the end of the day, I make it and I'll listen to it, and then yeah, I guess everyone else can hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you make music for yourself, and to you have something to say, and you have something that you have art you want to create, and so everybody's like, we're all lucky we get to be a part of that.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like it's important for us to like the message for the record and like all these songs is something that I felt like my whole life, like listening to music in the music scene and like my personal life, like I've never really felt like I fit in to very specific uh like like groups or like communities or like the
Yeah,
closest thing has ever been music. And I want to make music for someone that is like me, that like that wants to hear like a band that isn't just from a lot of the music that we're inspired by. I don't like the lyrics. I don't like the mean like what they are trying to say in the song.
yeah,
Obviously it's aged a lot, but like what if there's people like me who I want to hear this song, like it's basically for them and not like listening to stuff that they like but they can't relate to.
that's awesome. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's and that's awesome that you're getting that out there for people. To be able to feel that same way, or be able to have like to hear something from somebody that feels the same way they do.
Yeah, exactly. That's something I think about a lot. And yeah, I hope that that sort of person can relate to the music that we make. Maybe they already do.
I mean, I would assume you have some people that already feel that way. Yeah,
Yes.
you got plenty of music out there, so there's and people are listening. They're definitely listening to it. Um, so
Thank goodness.
so for for those watching, we haven't brought this up, but we did talk about it before we started recording this. You may see that, behind Sam, he's got stacks of clothes and things like that. Well, he's getting ready to leave for tour. Tell us about the tour you're going on. Tell us about the Free Hugs tour.
Yeah, yeah. So it's called the Free Hugs Tour. It's just a bunch of bands that we all really enjoy and just excited to share the stage with. There's like three bands that are on the full run. It's 5ever, Diva Bleach, and LOL It's Leah. And then there's a few bands that are playing selected dates. And that's Ring Pop from Boston, Mass, um, Lake Drive, and Risk.
Nice.
And it's gonna be
So,
really fun.
so
I'm really
are I think I know like Lake Drive. It sounds familiar. Are they from like the East Coast area, or are they coming from somewhere else? Or it's same thing with Risk, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, actually, Lake Drive's from Wisconsin.
Oh wow, okay.
They're from
Dang.
Milwaukee, and then Risk is from Chicago.
Nice. So you're just getting bands from all over the place.
Yeah, we got Southwest, Northeast, and the Midwest.
Yeah, no, LOL's Leah. She's from Nashville currently.
New Jersey.
Yeah, she's from New Jersey, but I think is she living no LA? LA or Nashville? I think she's in Nashville right
I
now.
think she may. I don't know if she moved back there, but she's been living in New Jersey as of recently.
Okay, cool. I
But
know
she
that
has like,
she
a
was
lot of
going.
roots there.
Yeah, yeah. I know she's from Jersey. Just and I think last time we had her on the podcast, she was living in Nashville, I believe, or LA. Gosh, I don't remember. One of the two. It's one of those two, though.
Yeah, everyone likes New York or LA or Nashville.
Yeah, I swear I'm sure it was Nashville, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know anymore.
I think she did live there at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely you're definitely not wrong.
I hope not, but that's okay. Um, but we did talk about, you kind of gave like genres and stuff that like kind of influenced the band, but what like personally, like what artists had the most significant impact like that made you want to become a musician?
I feel like I'm gonna give you my answers, and it's not gonna like fully sound like a 5ever influences, but
I hope not. It shouldn't. It doesn't because it's we all grow up listening to different stuff before we land on a certain genre.
yeah, no, you're right, and I take a lot of influence from being an artist and musician by the music that my parents kind of forced me to listen to when I was really young. And it's really impacted like my taste in music in general. Like my dad's two favorite bands that he would play in the car, or three. There's three bands that he would play in the car for me that I can't get out of my head. Like I can just I think about these bands often. One not as often, but it's Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Nice.
Sublime, and oh my goodness, why is it Steely Dan?
Steely Dan. There you go.
But yeah, specifically Sublime has been like a huge influence to me as a vocalist and an artist. Like Bradley Noel is a I love his perfect mix of being an R&B singer and then being a punk singer and
Yeah.
like I think there's no vocalist other like than him that like I can't think of that's like impacted the way that I act as a front person and a musician. Um, and then I think of like my mom's side, like she listens to a lot of like TLC and Aaliyah
Nice.
and a lot of early 2000s R&B, early 2000s pop music, like 90s R&B, and that's totally shaped my love for music. And then when I started getting a little older, when I got my iPod Touch, that was the first way that I listened to music. And I remember I would get CDs from probably like FYE or Newberry Comics, shout out Newberry Comics, and I would I would add all of that to my computer, and then I would sync it into my iPod Touch.
Hmm.
And I remember a few CDs that I picked up. Um, so one of them was "A Fever You Can't Sweat Out" by Panic at the Disco.
Hmm.
And then another one was "Make Yourself" by Incubus,
Good
and then
one.
um, and then "10" by Pearl Jam.
Okay. Nice.
So like, a
Dude,
little
Pearl
bit of
Jam fucks.
everything.
Pearl
But
Jam fucks, man.
yeah, like I would say like those bands like really shaped me as a musician. Oh, also Third Eye Blind. Like
Dude,
that's a big influence for me. Like I love like alternative rock,
I
and
love Third Eye Blind. They're good.
uh, they're like the magnum opus of good music. Honestly, I can't lie. Like they're self-titled front to back. It's just ripper. They're so
Hmm.
good. It's like every song. Like I like definitely rip off.
Yeah, it's fun. One of like it's similar to me, but they don't sound the same. But like our first, I mean, the original co-host I had, Bear, he is obsessed with like Matchbox 20. Just fucking loves Matchbox 20. And like
I'm gonna go home.
they're so good, and he's like making music like again now, and I'm just like, dude, you definitely got some Matchbox vibes there. It's good stuff.
That's so awesome that you say that. I used to work with Rob Thomas's son,
Wow, that's cool.
uh, House of Blues in Boston, and yeah, I mean he was like a rock star son, so
Sure.
take it as you will. But I I, I love Matchbox 20.
They're good. It's good stuff like that. That like era of rock, like pop rock, I thought was just awesome. I just
Oh,
loved it. It was so good.
I listened to it like repeat, like nonstop. Like I love like college rock from like the
Yeah.
90s. Like
One of
Hootie and
the
the Blowfish.
Dude, one of the ones I completely forgot about and was like my wife had on in the car, and I was like, "Oh my God, what a good song!" Lifehouse, Waiting on a Moment.
Oh,
Holy
banger.
shit!
Banger.
Dude,
I love
such a
Lifehouse.
good
They're
one.
such a good band. I love butt rock so much.
It's so good though.
It's so
Uh,
good. It's too catchy. Um, but I will say, like, I when I was in high school, um, when I was able to like actually explore the internet more, I remember like getting really into like more like obscene artists at the time, and like I definitely there's no guilty pleasures, and this is like I'm so fascinated by a lot of the artists from this era, but like any sort of like the acoustic.
uh-oh. Is that on my end?
Like,
I lost you there for a second.
yeah, I just noticed that my internet was out. Apologies.
No, it's good. It's all good. That's fine. I'm like, is this on my end? I'll fix that though.
No, yeah, that was my bad.
You're good.
Anyways, yeah, so I
Acoustic.
listen. Yeah, so like artists like Never Shout Never,
Okay.
um, very into when I was in early high school, and the first cover I used to post YouTube covers on the internet when I was like really young, and the first song that I did was "Your Biggest Fan" by Never Shout Never. So
Nice.
I can't deny that I love like acoustic emo music. And then yeah, there's a lot of it's that developed into like the pop punk, like I listened to a lot of like Hit the Lights and Cartel and Forever the Sickest Kids, which I feel
Oh
like is
yeah.
a big influence for 5ever. Is
Love
uh
them.
yeah, that band, like we like definitely reference a lot as a big influence. I used to listen to the all in high school. I was the only one to.
Dude, they were like my big Napster band. Like when Napster was around, they're like I found them on Napster and like that's how I got all their music. I had like all their stuff before it's like I feel like they had leaked it all onto Napster and it just blew up on there and then their album came out.
Ah, interesting. I mean, I think a lot about how bands promoted themselves like almost 20 years ago because it's changed so drastically.
Hmm.
Um,
I
so
know
that's interesting.
I know that I used to get all my shit from Napster. And then if once I like and then I bought it if I liked it, I was like I would find it, but I had so much like from like I mean I knew MXPX well before, but like I would find songs, I had the Blink 182's Fly Swatter demo and shit, like all like you could find all that stuff on Napster. It was just everyone put it up
Did your internet ever threaten to
all the
uh,
time,
remove your account? Yeah.
all the time. You just didn't care and you just kept doing it. I never had that issue.
I got that email or letter once and my mom was very pissed at me. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, none of us really did. But, all right. We got one more question for you before we move on. So if you could give our listeners a piece of advice that you know now that you wish you knew like when you were first starting out your whole musical journey, what would that be?
Should it be positive or negative?
Whatever you want, like whatever you think the best thing that you could give.
It's definitely like a Joker moment opinion.
Okay?
So I'll share it with the internet. Because let's be honest, like anyone that is trying to be a musician, it can be so mentally taxing
Hmm.
and frustrating.
Yeah.
And you, and in my opinion, I think a lot of musicians deserve like the love and attention that their music is merited with. So with the reality of it is that being a musician, it's like 99% else. just like
Hmm.
L's, like constantly like things don't ever go your way. Like you get so it's like a really cool opportunity. It's not gonna happen.
Hmm.
And that could be like so upsetting and mentally taxing. Um, but that 1% of when something good happens, like for me, it feels like the greatest like high of my life. Like it feels it's like this is like what I do this for. Is
Hmm.
like when all the amazing things happen and like it makes me really happy.
Yeah.
And for me, like it's noticed like what about being a musician makes me happy? Well, playing on stage and performing live, writing the music, and seeing like making the music happen and like turn it into this whole thing. But hey, it gets frustrating when you think you deserve more as an artist and you don't receive it, or someone else receives the opportunity that you believe that you deserve.
Hmm.
Um, I guess long story short, um, if you want to be a musician, you have to like live. You can't let those L's ruin your life.
Right.
You just have to like keep going for it.
100%. And I can't express like how much, like we talk about this all the time, and it's one of those things is like being in a band or being an artist of any kind in general is one of the hardest things you could choose to do for a career. Um, it's you're gonna go through losses like those L's. You're like that's gonna be your number one thing you're gonna get.
Absolutely.
For the longest time, especially. You have to be ready to spend a ton of money. Like
Yep.
it's super expensive. You have to pay for gear, which is not cheap in any capacity. You gotta buy merch. You gotta buy your own merch, to sell it. You have to pay for recordings on, all of these things cost a lot of money. But if you love making music, if you love doing this, you love it, you're gonna do it. You can't not do it. It's just the way that being like if you're born to be a musician and you're gonna do it, like none of these obstacles matter. You're just gonna do it. But you do have to mentally prepare yourself to that you're gonna go to shows where you were told you were gonna get paid and then you're not gonna get paid.
Yep.
uh you're gonna go to shows and make $50 if you're lucky.
Yes.
You're not gonna sell merch sometimes. You're gonna see bands around you selling merch and you won't sell merch, and that's
Yep.
okay. Like you also will play shows where you're the only one that sells merch, you
Yes.
know. Like,
Yes. This
you
is
know,
true.
all of these things are going to happen. You're going to go like buy a one day, oh, you're gonna fucking make it and you're gonna buy a van. You're gonna have a van and trailer. Well, guess what? You're gonna blow a tire.
Yep.
Your your engine's gonna like you're gonna have car problems and you're gonna be stuck on the side of the road. These are things that happen. You just got to be ready to do it.
I know. I'm knock on wood. I haven't had like a moment where I've had to sit on the side of the road for a few hours, but it's
I
it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen. I'm waiting.
I have multiple stories. There are pictures of me on the internet pulling all of our gear out of our trailer because it completely got destroyed and we needed a new trailer. And so
Oh no.
all of our gear is on the side of the road while we get this new trailer.
Dude, where'd you get the trailer?
We I don't remember. We found like a place that had sold trailers and we had to buy a new trailer.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like a nightmare. Like you live my nightmare, so I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But once again, these things happen, and even just super basic stuff, thinking, okay, I want to hit 1,000 plays on our new song. Well, good luck. That's really hard.
It is
Just,
not easy.
you know, you gotta. you gotta like make yourself micro and macro goals. That's
Yes.
that's that's key. That is clutch. You want to like start with, oh man, let's hit that first hundo. That's the big one. Hit that first one. Make yourself little micro goals so that on your way to your big goal, because then you'll feel proud as you pass those goals.
Can I share you one of my big goals?
I would
I
love to
feel like
hear
I'm
it.
getting really close to it.
All right.
It was like my life. Like when I first started becoming a musician, I was like, my goal is to play every single venue in the city of Boston.
That's a good
Uh,
goal.
and I like one of like the biggest moments for me was when we opened for Kenny Hoopla at Paradise Rock Club.
Yeah. That's
And,
huge.
Austin is yeah. I was like I used to go here with my dad, and now here I am on stage. Um, we played the Sinclair last year, which is also like on my list of venues I need to play. So I think I mean there's a few new venues in the city, but the one that I really want to play is House of Blues. And like I want to go back to my old coworkers and be like, you have to get in my water. You have to make me dinner.
Darn right.
Darn
Get those
right.
get those brown M&Ms out of all my, like, I only want the brown ones. You get this and
Yes.
you make it happen. Lost them again. Shucks. Keeps keeps getting you.
I know. I'm so sorry.
You're good. That's not a
I just
problem.
switched to my phone.
You what?
I just switched to my phone, so it's a little more stable.
Sure. It's all right. I mean, we only got a little bit left. The next parts will be the fastest parts.
Cool.
All right. Well, all of that was awesome, and I hope that you get that House of Blues show though, and you get to make them do your bidding.
I want it so badly, and I know that now a lot of the staff has changed, so it won't feel as good. But I will stand there and just like go like, "That's right." It'll feel good to me.
It'll still feel good.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're moving on to the food for thought segment. This is everybody's favorite segment. I am sorry though, it is a little shortened, but it's okay. Um, I feel like uh this question makes up for it because it's weird and I like it. All right. If
I'm
you could
listening.
have any snack rain down from the ceiling during your set, like when you're playing, what snack would you have rain down on people? Uh,
Oh,
and how would you like the crowd to handle this?
okay. That is an interesting question
Yeah.
because I'm definitely not going to say my favorite snack. I want to have a snack that makes people, you know, not get hurt and like, maybe are excited. Maybe it's like avoids like most allergies.
Oh, sure. I was gonna say, like, what snack is gonna land on people and hurt them? What are you eating?
I eat a lot of protein Pop Tarts, so I think
Okay.
like if it comes down in the sky.
Protein pop. Just, fuck, what the fuck?
Hold on, I'm gonna switch to my internet real quick. Stand by.
Got it.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I've never have issues with my internet, so it's
That's
so
okay.
interesting how it happens right now.
I mean, it's not
But
like cutting out really or anything other than those couple times. but
Okay, perfect.
it's not like slowing you down, which is way worse.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm like I think it's just like an issue with my internet in the moment.
Sure.
But it gave me a lot of time to think about what I wanted to say. And I think it would, it's not like I'm thinking like it has to be like a candy. Like
Yeah.
it's got to be something like not too dense, um, but it's like fun. And I would probably pick like a freeze-dried Skittle.
Okay. Just freeze-dried Skittles.
Yes, because it's
Nice.
like kind of light. It's like a little puffy.
Yeah.
You know, it won't hurt you.
Not like a protein Pop-Tart.
Those are dense, man. Like those will fall
Yeah.
down. I'll like
Just,
drop it. I'm like, boom.
yeah,
That was 20 grams of protein.
smashing people's heads. Just like a corner of it might drop on someone's eye.
Yeah, I'll be like a little pebble.
Yeah.
That's it. That hurts.
Yeah. And so, I think like the little Skittles, the freeze-dried Skittles, I think that's good. Otherwise, I would say something like, gummy bears. That's just a little
Yes.
soft guy. It's a little softy. But I like the freeze-dried Skittles. It's a different option.
I believe that they're not dense at all, so they will
No,
just kind of rain and like they'll maybe fall a little slower than a
you,
gummy bear.
you could just catch them in your hand, just mow down.
Yeah, and they're fun.
I think this is a thing for your live set once you get the get the funds for it.
Yeah, I think I have to
The
take up
budget.
next. That is a good one.
That's a good budget. Yeah, that'd be a good thing for to do during a live set.
Yeah, thanks for the idea.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Now we're just going to our staple question. This is our food for the staple and the food for thought segment. If 5ever was a potato, what kind of potato would you be?
Hmm, sweet potato,
Yeah.
definitely.
How come? What's your thought process behind the sweet potato?
Because it feels better for you, and it's a little sweeter.
Yeah. If you listen so like, you know, if you listen to 5ever, you're going to become more healthy. You will, it's sweet like candy, it's going to make you happy, it's going to make you healthier, it's going to make you a better person overall.
That's my goal.
Perfect. This is a perfect answer. I like it.
I felt like that was so easy to understand the assignment. So
Yeah.
and
I mean, I understood with very little context. So
exactly. I don't know, like a Yukon. No, like a russet. I love russet, but no.
when I was first asked this question, I said couch potato. That
Oh,
is, I would be a couch potato.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. It's creative. It's
And accurate.
yeah, like sitting on the couch. Then like
Oh man, there's nothing better to me than like a rainy day where I don't have to do anything and I could just like play some video games or watch like Doctor Who or something. Oh man, that's a
oh yeah.
day.
I needed a day. I needed today still to play Elden Ring Night Rain. I haven't been able to play it yet. It just came out. I leave on tour, so I can't play it.
Yeah,
And I also want to play Oblivion, and I haven't been able to play that. But there will be a lot of time in the future.
I want to play the new Doom game with my
Oh,
with my son.
I've seen a lot of people talk about it.
It's got real good reviews. But pretty much me and my kid, we just play Fortnite. Like he plays a lot more games, but I don't have enough time to play anything other than like one game. And so
Oh, so
for
we're dropping from the bus soon? You're telling me
sure,
that we're
dude, add me. Let's play.
yeah, let's
I
do it.
I I love Fortnite. It is like my jam.
It's so
I'm
fun. I haven't
I'm
played the
not
last.
I'm not super great, but I'm not bad anymore.
Okay, okay. I can help lead the team. I am currently my skin right now is Godzilla.
Oh, okay. I so I am with I'm General Grievous. So uh that's because that's the new season was a like a mini Star Wars season. And
Yeah, I know they brought that back. That's cool. They have Grievous.
I if it's there come payday, I don't care. I'm buying the Sith Jar Jar skin. I want it
Yes.
so bad. Jar Jar sucks, but the fact that they made a Sith Jar Jar because of that like like that fan theory that Jar Jar Binks is secretly a Sith Lord is incredible.
I actually didn't see the skin
Oh,
for Sith Jar Jar, but I'm looking at it right now and it's
dude, it's
fucking
beautiful.
awesome.
It's so good.
That is incredible.
I know. And it's so to get it, you have to play enough and earn enough like experience to be able to buy it.
Oh, so it's in the battle pass.
It's not it's a part of the battle pass, but it's one of those ones that like I said, you can't buy it unless you get enough experience to like you have to like get like 580,000 experience or something just to be able to purchase it, like to buy it with money.
Yes. It was like gold suited Peter Griffin, which I got.
Nice. My son also has that.
He's
He's
got taste.
he's a cool kid. He's a pretty cool kid. Um, we also have Bebop and Rocksteady, so we'll play as them, like
Oh,
as
nice.
the dynamic duo.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Ooh, we like the bad guys. It's fun.
Yes. I think I have Leonardo. I think I got him from that season.
Yeah. He hasn't bought a ton, but like there's certain things like he bought we needed Bebop and Rocksteady. And then he bought like a bunch of the like Dragon Ball Zeke and Super characters.
Yep. I have Cell.
Nice. He needed Goku. That's his favorite. But he bought that so that he could do the go Super Saiyan go Super Saiyan God and then Super Saiyan Blue. So
Yep.
he needed to be able to power up. It's good. Okay. People, I'm sure are like, oh my God, stop fucking talking about Fortnite. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna move on to rapid fire questions now. So this is just simple, you're just gonna speak from the heart, shoot from the hip, whatever the first thing is that pops into your head, even if it's not one of the two options I present to you, you just speak your truth.
Okay.
All right.
I like this.
Liquid Death or LaCroix?
Liquid Death.
Yeah. Spotify or Apple Music?
Uh, iPod.
Nice. That's fine. Do you actually listen to an iPod though?
Not anymore, but I would love to buy CDs and
Just
like
bring
listen.
it back.
Yeah,
Do it.
absolutely.
You should. You should. South Park or Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Yeah. Now, this is an easy answer. I think that that you've got this. MySpace or TikTok?
Ooh, Tumblr.
Tumblr, you were a Tumblr kid, huh? Okay.
Yes.
I never did Tumblr. I was a MySpace through and through. So I think you'll also have this answer because you kind of named one of these bands already, but it's another throwback. Drive Through Records or Fueled by Ramen?
Ooh. See, I love Hello Goodbye,
Yeah,
so that's tough.
yeah,
I would have to probably say Fueled by Ramen,
it's fair.
but
Fall Out
that's
Boy.
yeah.
FOB. Um, one of the highlights of my music career when I got to play with Hello Goodbye once. That was fun.
That's crazy. And it's funny you say that. In March, we played the Roxy in Cleveland,
Yeah.
and we were eating at this restaurant in the venue, and Forrest Klein was like 2 tables away, and I was just like looking at him like,
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was one of my favorites. That was when they were like at the like peak of what they were doing.
was it during Would It Kill You?
I don't remember the names of the album, so maybe.
Yeah, it was like a little later.
Okay. I think it was during it was after uh I don't have the info in front of me. Hello, goodbye. Let's look it up. We'll do this real quick. Um well, man, I think it was um zombies, aliens, vampires. Um
Yeah,
but it was definitely after like Life and Dreaming with Shimmy Shimmy Quarter Turn.
banger.
Yeah, because I like that was my jam. And
Such
then
a good song.
Dear Jamie and stuff.
Oh yeah, and that's on the EP, right? The with the avocado.
Yeah, I believe so.
I love that song.
It's so good. It's so good. Okay, back to rapid fire. Beanies or snapbacks?
um, Snapbacks, and that's because I had a swag era.
Okay, swag era.
I had a swag era.
Nice. I like it. Um, d Back to talking about villains. Darth Vader or Voldemort?
Darth Vader.
That's the correct answer.
Thank you.
All right, this is the last one. I hope this is a difficult decision for you, but we'll see. Good Charlotte or Simple Plan?
Good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte.
They're just like a
Nice.
little more like fun.
Yeah. I agree. Good Charlotte was my answer as well.
You got
Those
taste.
those first like two albums were like soundtracks for me.
Yeah, and Good Charlotte was on iCarly, and Simple Plan was not on iCarly. So
No, they were Scooby-Doo boys
this is true. This is true. And so is Sugar Ray.
on iCarly or Scooby-Doo.
We do.
Oh, okay. Sugar Ray. Was it Sugar Ray or was it just Mark McGrath?
It was Sugar Ray with Mark
Okay.
McGrath, and he turned into a zombie or like one of
Nice.
those like freak beasts.
My favorite Scooby-Doo moment of all time was the Scooby-Doo and Supernatural crossover. The best.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh my God. Supernatural is like one of my favorite things in the world. I have my little tattoo.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of Supernatural.
Uh,
It
what
didn't it
it's
like kind of end.
yeah, it ended. Yeah. The
Right.
finale made me cry. Whew. Tear
Uh,
streaming down my face.
what's the other like ghost show from like the mid 2000s? Like I was like I remember being like a child like coming home from elementary school and my mom just like watches like ghosts something. Uh it's very similar to Supernatural.
Um, and it probably came out at the same time, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Ghost show like Supernatural. Yeah, I know what you're talking. Okay, Grimm, Lucifer. Uh, it wasn't Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There's no way.
No, I think it was Grimm.
I think you're thinking of Grimm. That sounds familiar, and it was kind of like came out the same time, I think, or
Yeah.
around the same time. Or Charmed.
Charmed. I've seen Charmed. My mom's definitely made me watch Charmed.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
Otherwise,
my mom watched a lot of like ghost spooky shows growing
yeah.
up. So just like come home from school and like just sit there and she would watch that. And then she would leave and then my brothers and I would watch like Jimmy Neutron.
That's a good one. Yeah, Charmed was a fun show though too though. I mean, Alyssa Milano, she rule. Loved her.
I
Loved
feel like if
Alyssa.
I were to watch it now, I would appreciate it way more.
It's good. It's a good show. I never like watched all of it, but I did watch I have watched a good amount of it. But Supernatural, man, that that's a journey if you ever find yourself having an insane amount of time.
That's me with One Piece.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's also a lot. But Supernatural is like I think like 9 seasons, and every season had 22 episodes,
Oh my
and that
God.
and they're an hour long, or 45 minutes.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
15
So I mean,
Good
it's
grip.
like I said, it's a journey. It's worth every minute, but it's a fucking journey.
You like House?
I did like House, yeah. That was a
Nice.
good show.
Like
I'm
you're
I'm gonna start watching. I haven't watched it yet, and I know I'm super behind, but with the new season coming out, I'm gonna start watching Dexter. I've
dude,
heard
that's the crazy with the new
Dexter
okay, that's
Resurrection. Yeah.
yeah, so it's crazy you say that. The actor of the new Dexter just followed my other band on Instagram and
Yeah,
they're
because
like,
he's got a band.
yeah, I think he does.
He does, yeah.
I didn't know that. Like I looked I like that you get like priority follows on Instagram and we're like,
Yeah.
who is this actor that just followed us? Oh, he's the main character of the new Dexter reboot. What the
Is it like the prequel one or like the main? Because the Dexter Resurrection is the original actor.
I think it's the prequel.
Okay, that's still.
Original Sin.
Yep, that's the prequel. That's cool though.
Yeah, the guy who the new Dexter follows us. So
That's awesome. Yeah, no, like because the new thing that's coming out is the continuation of the original show. So it's like the main
oh, cool.
character. Yeah,
That's cool that they're bringing it back. I
yeah,
need to like watch that more. I,
yeah.
I watched my parents watched it a lot growing up, so I'm like, ooh,
I never watched it, and my wife is like, dude, this show, she like fucking loved it. And I know so many people that love it, and I'm like, I know that I get it. I know it's right up my alley. I just don't have time. And, I'm gonna make time now. So
that's me with The Sopranos.
I'm not interested in that.
Really?
Yeah. That was my whole thing is it's like, oh, you'd like it. No, I wouldn't. I'm not interested in it.
You
I'm
gotta
not.
check out Boo.
Yeah, yeah. I don't love like mobster stuff a ton. Like I like real mobster history, but
Yeah.
um yeah, Sopranos never interested me.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it and I'm like, okay. Our drummer loves The Sopranos.
I
So
f-
always get it references.
I feel like look, I might get hate for this, but I feel like you could watch like Casino or Goodfellas and get the same effect in 2 hours.
Yes.
But way better because those movies are iconic.
And
Yeah,
Reservoir Dogs.
oh, dude, Reservoir Dogs. I mean,
That's
that's not even similar in like, what that's about, but Reservoir Dogs is a fucking top tier movie. That movie's
oh,
an
so good.
incredible movie.
I drink the Quentin Tarantino juice.
I love Quentin. Well, it's funny. Like the reason I was even like I was like sold on checking out the new Dexter series is because I saw that Uma Thurman is in it, and I'm like, holy shit!
Oh, no way. I
Yeah,
love her so much.
I haven't seen her in anything since like fucking Kill Bill. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sure she has, and I just haven't.
Yeah.
I'm a shitty fan. So yeah,
Yeah, I
but
would say Kill Bill Volume 2 is like top five movie for me.
it's a great movie.
For
All right, but that's it. You did it. You finished the podcast. You know, people are gonna love hearing us geek out about movies and Fortnite. They're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are like the coolest people ever. Like you're so cool. I love you guys." So, but yeah, before we go, you know, let everybody know what you got going on, where they can find you. What's next for 5ever?
Yeah, we've got a lot of new music on the horizon, as discussed, and we're very excited for you all to hear it. Definitely check us out on the internet at 5ever Bands on our social media, and then yeah, find 5ever on any sort of listening platform that you desire. You will certainly find our music there. And yeah, come to a show. Like I say
Fun.
that our if you live in the Northeast or the Midwest, it might be after our Free Hugs tour, but that won't be the last time we play shows. So definitely come catch us at in your local city when we get to you.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll see you in Minneapolis someday.
Well, you make it to Minneapolis and I'll make it to you.
All right, we'll shake on that.
We'll shake on that. Sam, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. It was
Thank you, Patrick.
awesome. It was a good time. Make it out to Tough Luck Fest. You're gonna enjoy it. 2 days of some ballin' music. You know, 2 different days of completely different genres. It's gonna be awesome. It'll be super fun. So
And
make
if
sure.
you can't make it, well, tough luck. Like you'll never see it again.
Tough luck. No, you'll probably see it the next year. You'll be able to. It'll be back, but
But not
not
with this
this
lineup.
lineup. So
Yes.
don't miss out. You don't want to miss out. Okay. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. This has been another episode of the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast, and we'll see you all on Monday. Thank you so much for checking out the show. Please hit that like, subscribe, or follow button so you never miss an episode. And thank you to those who already are. Please rate and review the show to help the show be found by new people. And if you're in the position to help us grow, head on over to our website where you can find merch, our Patreon, and other ways that you can help at www.unsignedpoppunk.com. Let us know in the comments who else you'd like to see on the show and what other content you would like to see. Thank you so much for spending your time with us.